Hello subscribers and new viewers. My name's Enid. I'm itching for stitching. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm recording Flosstube 31. I almost said Flossmas. So I thought that I was going to just make a Flosstube video on December 31st or January 1st and talk about my tentative plans for the first part of 2026. Sorry. I'm still fleshing those out. I have some ideas and I've been writing them down, but I think that it makes more sense to make that like a Flosstube extra. I think that's what people usually do. They do their whip parades and their plans for the next year, that kind of stuff, as an extra. So I'll give that a shot. So anyway, I thought in this video I would show what I got for, or like what stitching stuff I got for Christmas that I bought for myself. So I got it from one of my favorite places to buy stuff, probably a folk embroidery. So I love these bags that the stuff gets sent in. I really like it. So also I use those as a gift bag. I can take this sticker off and like just like that. It's easy. So or keep it on, doesn't matter. So you know, just tape it shut or use a ribbon or what have you. And yeah, or recycle it. So anyway, I will show what I the first thing on the pile is folk fabric sampler linen. So these are different 30 count European linens, European linen, vanilla porcelain, and ashwood. So, and it came with DMC threads and a John James needle. So these are the linen samplers that came with it. These are really nice. They're really soft. So that's really fun. And I love the colors in these. So that is exciting. So these are the DMC threads that came with it. And the John James needle. I like John James needles. They're about number 3 in my cross-stitch needle hierarchy. Tulip Hiroshima. I don't think I'm saying that right. Those are my favorite. The way they're packaged, the quality of them, they're just amazing. And I also love Bowens. They're just buttery smooth. There's nothing wrong with John James. It's just they're not quite. The packaging isn't as fun, and they're I don't think they're quite as buttery smooth as Bowens. I could just be imagining it. So, but the thing is, I've talked about this. I have a few magnets near where I stitch with just a bunch of random needles. So I grab whichever one looks about right for the fabric that I'm using, and I don't pay attention. Sometimes I know which kind it is. If it has a gold eye, it's probably a tulip. And other than that, no clue. So I'm actually not that picky. I hate DMC needles though. They're trash. So anyways, I got this hoop. So I love the Avlia wooden hoops. I have tons of them. So I think I got a discount on this. I think it was like $6 or something. And I like it because I think this is brass. There's a mark in there. So I'll get my mag eyes out and try to see what that says. But I love to be able to tighten it with a tool. It's just awesome. And they're super smooth and super nice. These are great. So, and not super expensive. So I also got, I took it off the floss drop. So I got Ukrainian diamonds. It's a hank of different DMCs. So But now I messed them up, so I'm gonna have to fix that. Too bad. So these are the colors that came in this hank of mixed DMCs. So yeah, I'll mess around with that later. I have to separate them and then fix them up. So I also got a package of John James needles because I can never have too many needles. She included a packet of tea. I've been holding on to this to show in a video because I want to brew that up. I love jasmine green tea. It's jasmine blossom green tea. I love stash teas. They're great. So I love jasmine green tea. It's one of my favorite teas. And this will be really nice. It's kind of cold today. It's like 40 something. No, pardon me, 37. So, perfect. And, I got this floss drop. This is so beautiful. I'm speechless. I also got a magnet, but I think like a needle minder, but I plonked it on something already. Which, I should have grabbed it. So, I can, look in my invoice later and tell you which one I got. She has many. So I love these floss drops. They're nice cardstock. They're nice and sturdy. So you can write whatever floss it is and the number on there. So I use these for all my projects. Not just Avlia ones. And I have like tons. I have another package of those. I love them so much. So the other thing that I do is when I've completed a project and there's a bunch of DMC left over that are kind of like maybe I've lost one of the colors on it, but I know what color it is. Sometimes I don't know, but I can probably reference it to my thread card from DMC, but nah, ain't nobody got time for that. So if I know the number, I will plonk it on one of these and then and then I hang them on a peg. On my pegboard, so that way, you know, if I need a color, I don't have to get into my storage system. If I don't need a ton of the color, especially, but a lot of the time there's a lot of thread on that floss drop. Like I'm looking at them right now, and they're pretty full. So I like doing that. It works for me, and the bonus is if you know, it's already on a floss drop, so I don't have to try to find a bobbin, which I don't have very many of those, to kit it up. So it just works for me. And yeah, the floss fob came on this with this nice, I don't know what kind of material that is. It's kind of like rustic. So, and it has a package around it. So I'm going to put it back in there. I see it over there. Because, you know, I stored them for when I need them. So I also got a massive piece of, okay, it's a fat quarter. I think I've gotten a larger piece of this before. But I love this. It's traditional ground cloth, 26 count, 100% cotton natural. It is so nice to work on. It's so, it's thick, but not in a bad way. And it's supple. I hate that word, but it's soft, and I can see the weave in it really easily. I like without using a magnifier, so I can stitch all day on this, and it doesn't strain my eyes, and it even smells nice. So yeah, so I have a stash of fabric. I have bins of like Aiden, even weave and linens and all that kind of stuff. So I got a Baby Lock Jubilant for Christmas. That was my Christmas present. And I sewed a couple of Christmas ornaments, those fabric panels of ornaments and stuff you cut out, and sew them with the nice sides touching, and then leave a gap so you can turn it the right side out and stuff it and close the hole. that kind of thing. I think I've shown those in my videos before. So it worked amazingly well. I love that it has a speed setting. So when I'm going around a tight corner, I can take my time. It also, I forgot to put the presser foot down. I was really tired. And it beeped at me and it wouldn't advance, which is great. So I didn't like mess my project up. I think it's just, and I haven't even touched all the features on it. Not even close. I've just done base. I did a zigzag. I had a scrap of fabric. I wanted to see what that looks like. So it has like a LCD thing, and you can, there's a nice like dial, and you can go through the different stitch patterns. It's amazing. So yeah, 10 out of 10. Love it. It was easy for me to figure out, even though I was nervous. And yeah, so I'm going to, like, not now, soon, I'm going to FFO this. I know that Christmas is over, but I have a plan now. So I know my machine really well now, and so that takes some of the worry out of it. And I have ample Pellon, and I have this fabric, which I think is enough, but maybe, I don't know, because I need 2 pieces of it because I have to cover up the inside, like the Pellon, and I don't know. I might just bite a bullet and get a different piece of fabric to have more of it. Anyways, that's down the road. That's not now. So what is that? Oh my gosh. Why is there a piece of green thread in this? It's just bananas. So this is a gigantic piece of even weave. I think this is a long dog. I don't know why I grabbed this. It just brought itself here. It might be like Lady Garden or a different one. So that's all that I did on it. But this is humongous. Like it's a blanket. So I think it's like 28 or count or something like that. So yeah, I need to figure that out. So I spent the last couple of days stitching on this. Gosh darn it. I'm trying to angle that right. So this is Modern Folk Embroidery Love Letters. The thing is, I've already finished Modern Folk Embroidery. It was it had birds on it, that's why. I can't remember what it was called, but is it a heart shape? I can't. Anyways, it's downstairs. It might be a circle. Anyways, I finished that. I FFO'd it, and then I did the cut the felt out for the back and did that. So it's not whip stitch, it's a mattress stitch, or I forget, around the back, and twisted some thread and made a hanger. And I think I gifted that to my husband for his birthday or something, or Father's Day. I can't remember. So anyway, this is part of my rough plan for this year. Is so I have never finished a long dog sampler. I have 2 or 3 whips and I've never finished one. So that is one of my goals. I'm very goal oriented in a way, although I will start to like drift away from the, I'm not gonna like pigeonhole myself because this is supposed to be fun. It's one of my hobbies. It's not a job. It's not college. But it bothers me that I haven't finished one. So if it bothers me, that means I have to do something about it. So I had a mini goal of reaching 10% on this. I have the PDF in markup. I must have bought the PDF, which is really smart. So I know some people don't like hearing about percentages. I just know that I'm over 10%, so I can stop. So I finished the birds. That is Blue Jay Simply Shaker Sampler threads. I love those threads. they are just, the colors are just amazing. I just love them. So I thought it made sense to stitch the birds with blue jay. I love blue jays. And like this fabric has that blue mottled, it's beautiful. It's just a cheap Charles Craft DMC fabric. Ada, it's great. So, and this is a DMC. I forgot which color it is. I used to know. So I don't have it saved in markup. So I really should be like writing it down somewhere. I know I have a cone of it. So I can look, I don't have that many cones. I can look through my cones and find it really quickly. So, and this is a monochromatic, or is, you know, choose your own adventure. It's beautiful though. If I had sense, I would just stitch this until it was done. But I don't have the drive to, because I've already finished a modern folk embroidery. So I finished those 3 World and Stitches beach holiday ones, and I FFO'd them. So that's done. I finished 2 of my legacy whips that had been eating at me to finish them. Did that. And they're FFO'd. And I have another old whip that's bothering me that it needs to get finished. It's a nightmare to stitch it. I hate working on it. Yet I need to finish it. It's weird. So I'll show that in my planning video, I think. Which I'll probably title as 2026 cross stitch plans or something like that. I'll have to look through YouTube and see how people usually title that. That's how I figure out how to do things usually. Anyway, so that's gonna go back in its project bag, because you know, I'll start working on that probably later next year, because it'd be cool to finish that for our anniversary, my husband and I. I think that makes sense. And you know, it's not hard, but I have to do some, oh my gosh, I see that dog wearing his Santa vest again. It's so cute. He looks like an elf or something. A little black fluffy dog. It's adorable. I want to go out there and scream at him. He's so cute, but people look at me like I'm crazy. So this is Long Dog Samplers Pandemic. I think I'm like 4% into it. So it's like, I can't remember if it's I might have a thing of the, I have many of these threads. So it's DMC 115. I'm pretty sure that's what I'm using. I hope so. So I had tried using like these things to corral this giant piece of fabric. I think that's one of the reasons why I find this annoying to work on. And none of my scroll rods are wide enough. It's like, even if I hold it like that, it's just too wide. Like, this is insane. So, but it's a huge piece of fabric. So I can't remember if this, no, it's an even weave. So, yeah, I should just keep going on that. So I have that in markup. I obviously have the PDF. I actually bought the hard copy. I think I bought the hard copy twice. I don't know why. I've also bought the PDF. I'm pretty sure I did that. Sometimes I just don't do I do things that don't make any sense. So I am squared away with this. I have a hard copy, which I don't use paper charts almost ever anymore. If I can go digital, that's my happy place. So I can pinch zoom and all that. And markup seems to handle Long Dog samplers just fine as far as I can tell. I will go and look through there, but when I zoom out and everything, it looks fine. So anyway, I think I will start working on this and get a jump on it, because this is a monster. And it is my oldest Long Dog sampler whip. It's from, so I don't know if I actually started this in 2020, because I had tried Ada. Like, I have a huge piece of Ada. I tried like a different thread. I tried up in the corner, but I was so worried to run out of room, because this is a monster. I don't know, there was just shenanigans. And so I have this huge piece of even weave. I love, it's probably like Lugana. Wait, it's by Zweigart. So I can't remember if Zweigart does Lugana. Anyway, it doesn't matter. And this is an old needle or grime guard. So I have this in a Nurge, and it's been in there for quite some time, which is really dumb. But anyway, I'm going to just try to get this. Like, I might use a I've tried like clothes hangers, all kinds of stuff to roll this fabric up so it's not in the way. But I think that might work if I have some in the kitchen. I can just grab those. And maybe I'll put it in my Lowry stand and use my actual stitching chair. Imagine that. So, anyway, I'm not sure what I'm waffling on about. But yeah, that's one of my plans. So, yeah. I just saw something. I think it was a bird. So, anyways, I was distracted. Yeah, there's still a little bit of snow outside. We finally had some snow. It's only 1.5 inches, but I'll take it. So, anyway, remember to keep stitching and crafting and all that, because you count. Bye for now.